you want to start getting leads for your business while you sleep, I'm going to show you how to automate lead generation with N8N. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Down below, there's a link for the free guide and the 7-day challenge to start building your business with automation. Let's dive in. I'm going to be showing you the 4 ways to generate leads with AI agents and put this all on autopilot. So we're going to go talking about N8N. We're going to be talking about MindPal, Find That Lead, and Synovio. Now, also as we go through this, I'm going to show you things that no one talks about, which are the most important things. So first of all, let's talk about what these platforms are and why I would suggest it. N8N allows you to have a workflow automation, whatever you want. And you can have AI agents. For example, if you're getting information from a Facebook group, you can start getting information from everyone in the group and then start having an email prepared with reaching out to them or DMing them. With MindPal, you could create all sorts of marketing agents, marketing AI agents for creating blog posts or follow-up content based on qualified leads. These two are pretty much old school, but they're ways to automate the process of finding your best type of client, or if you're doing B2B business, and that would be Find That Lead and Synovio. They have a lot of similar tools that do almost the same exact thing, but I think based on your workflow and what you like, there are some differences there. So let's go through the 3 things that no one really talks about before you start using these powerful automation and AI tools. And in the comment section down below, let me know. Are you looking for more clients? Are you a brick and mortar business? Are you an online business? Or are you just getting started and you want to create a side hustle? Let me know. Now, here are the 3 things that no one wants to talk about. Number 1, before you start using these tools, who is your target audience? And I know a lot of people use that as buzzwords, but there's no point of using all these extensive workflows if you don't intimately know who you're trying to attract, so you can have an increased chance of closing that lead. So if you're a graphic designer or you build websites, who are you after? If it's small businesses, where are they hanging out? What Facebook group are they hanging out in? Is it a Facebook group that is teaching them how to sell more? Is it allowing them to just get started as an online business? Like, you have to really deep dive where they're going to be. The second thing is you're going to think about what is the problem that you're trying to solve when you get to them. So you reach out, you talk to them, and you'll be like, great, I would love to work with you. How are you going to make a very specific request or service that addresses their needs? You have to think about that, because you can put them all in this sequence. You can reach out, do all of these things, and then you're like, oh, I'd love to have a conversation with you. You have to have something so tight that you allow them to instantly know that you can solve their problem. So before you even reach out, how can you solve their problem? What do you want to do for them? How do you want to do it? Not just, I would love to collaborate, I would love to work for you, all those things. Be very specific. And number 3, how are you going to make sure that you're being effective when you're talking to them? Now, the third one, we're going to talk about that more into another video, but these are the steps to think about as you're using these tools. Now, let's go an example of N8N. If you're looking at this, you can look at one of the triggers right here. You can decide if you're getting a Facebook lead based on ads, based on all of these other things. There are so many different types of triggers that you could be doing. It's really important that you're understanding where you need to be. After you decide where you need to be, then we can reverse engineer what do we need to do to build this out. For example, if we look at MindPal, and we're going to look down here for, let's look at marketing and sales. Okay, so we can do outbound sales, email writer, generate SEO optimize. You can do that for not only videos that will find you your target audience. That's going to take a little bit longer, but can you reach out to them based on what they need as well? The other thing is too, you could offer a lot of these services. These are good ideas to think about. Okay, if someone has if it's a business that doesn't have a podcast, can you offer being a podcast producer and then have all of this content around their podcast? And that way you can boost their SEO. Think about what they need and then go from there. Now, these are more for outreach. If you're thinking about, well, I just need to start thinking about reaching out to people in general. I need to just talk to people online. Well, you can use Synovio or even Clay to start dialing into how you're going to talk to them off of LinkedIn. I'd probably find their email address and not talk to them on LinkedIn and try to connect with them. I'd probably just email them directly and talk about what you could do for them. But this allows you to do a couple things. Again, email finder, you can verify what if it's going to be a good email or what's the likelihood from here. And then you can even have a email tracker. I've used their email tracker before, depending on what kind of software they use. Some software, some companies, especially more security, will block the trackers based on the links and everything. So just keep that in mind. But this will do a lot of the heavy lifting where you can start looking at outreach. And now they even have the AI conversation generator right here with the email warm up outreach, basically. So it's not full cold outreach. So there's a couple different things that you can be thinking about what you're going to be doing and then going from there. If you want us to build something using N8N to start showing how we can automatically build out leads more, let me know and we'll say it in the comment section down below. And if you have a very specific use case, let us know so we can talk about it more in our next video. If you like these kind of videos, make sure that you like and subscribe. We do this every single week. I'll see you in the next video.